When I first clapped eyes on Sin and Punishment, I was intrigued straight away, as it's fair to say its style is unique. The game is a shoot 'em up, and while it certainly looks modern, it successfully pays homage to a bygone era. If you're a gamer that wishes more Japanese style shooters were available, then you need to turn your attention to this one. Everything from the game's background music to its graphics exudes with Japanese style, which becomes apparent within the first few minutes of playing.
This way! Let's take a breather in here!
Leaving so soon? There's no escape from the nebulas.
After hearing the game was produced by Treasure, I had to get a copy of it since I have fond memories of Gunstar Heroes. Being as I'm yet to see the game prior to Successor to the Skies, I really didn't know what to expect, but ended up pleasantly surprised. Sin and Punishment moves at an extremely fast pace, and this pacing will likely take older gamers back to a time when shoot 'em ups dominated. Even while playing the game on its easiest setting, you'll be hard pushed to take down every enemy you'll encounter on any of the levels. The game's pacing is impressive, and the Wii does a stellar job at handling both the background and the menagerie of enemies. The game seldom slows down, even at times when the background is whizzing past at breakneck speeds and the screen is filled with enemies both small and large. Even on the game's easiest setting, you're given a challenge, but you're also given unlimited continues all the way through. If you find yourself stuck on a boss battle, you can end the game and come back and continue from where you left it. The variety of enemies you'll encounter in the game is superb, and while some of them offer little opposition, others are quite tough. What's great about the game is that you can take down your enemies with not only your weapons, but also by smashing a variety of objects into their path. The designers of the game made an effort to give it some background, but you can happily play it and shrug at the storyline. Who needs a story when you can knock your enemies senseless with an alien-looking ball? Other weapons both Ether and Karchi have at their disposal include a charged attack that can deal your enemies an explosive punch. Alien balls aren't the only thing you can kill your enemies with in Sin and Punishment, as you can also bat their missiles right back at them. Another good reason for playing the game is to take on the fantastically over-the-top bosses that are ready to dish out the pain.
My blood is on fire!
The bosses are brilliant, and you're likely to die quite a few times learning how to bring one or two of them to their knees. This boss is a female ninja, and she takes quite a bit of effort to take down. As far as bosses go, the ninja's a tough one, at least for me, as she always seems to be the one that manages to ruin my hits bonus. Since there are infinite continues and you can set the difficulty level, you don't need to be put off by the fast pace of the game. After playing the game through a few times, you start to notice patterns in your enemy's formation and attacks, which helps you to improve. While the game is short at around 6 hours, it's still worth picking up as there's such a strong emphasis on racking up a good score. After completing the game with both characters, you can play Issa and Kachi mode, allowing you to switch between the two while you're in the thick of the action. Sin and Punishment reminds me of why I enjoy games like it that come straight out of Japan. When you kill some of your enemies, they sound just like a guy who's taken a crushing blow in a 70s kung fu film. It's a shame games like this seldom make it to the mainstream, as we would probably see more similar gems on our side of the shore. I don't think the word about this game was spread as much as it should have been, as it really is a fine piece of work. As ever, you can get the complete lowdown about Sin and Punishment by checking out theprotagonist.org for the full written review. If you see a cheap or used copy of the game and you're up for a fast-paced challenge, then it's certainly worthy of your attention.
Should be smooth sailing from here on out.
You thought we'd just let you leave? Hand over the girl.
Damn it! How did they find us? Controls are out! You're going down!